Alrighty. So here we are back again with the name New Shenanigans, and today I want to introduce to you guys my new format that I came up for weeks and weeks and weeks, and I feel like now is the time where we can basically um just do it. Just do the new thing that I have planned for months and months on ends. And I feel like this is the best time right now for us to talk about various things. And yeah, let's just start with what I've promised on Wednesday. My personal list of VASERAGA's five five best moves and five worst moves in the entire game for VASERAGA, as also one honorable mention because this move that will talk about is incredibly situational. However, once it works and you see opponents running into it, you will possibly use this move a bit more often rather than ignore it. Okay. Um, First and foremost, if you want to play, this isn't. Oh yeah, this is actually. When is it happening? It's over the weekend. Actually, yeah, it's over the weekend. It's actually on Sunday and on Saturday. I will look forward to it. I will not stream it, sadly, because those are not my streaming days. But I will watch it because it seems to be incredibly fun. As also, this is what will happen on the reveal date on the 19th of the new update for Gran Fantasy vs. Rising. There's announced to be Sandalphon. I will look definitely. If we make a video, I will definitely upload it on YouTube and stuff and shit. If I don't, I will not watch it until the 20th, which will be Monday. This is a streaming day, so means I have a little bit of content. This will be fun. I'm looking forward to it. But I will also watch definitely the side game tournament, specifically Gran Fantasy vs. Rising. That's really fucking cool. Oh my god. Do they have VASERAGA as a shirt? Of course not. They have Vesusia. They have Anila, they have Vayne, they have, I think this is Vikala up front here. Okay, that's nice. So, I think this is already known, right? Like the 1.62 stuff is already known. Okay, let me go into the training mode here. And we will talk about, first and foremost, my favorite moves in Gran Fantasy versus Rising with VASERAGA. And I will try to make up some scenarios where moves work. Okay, keep this in mind. I will introduce these sets and stuffs and shits and whatever. Let's take any generic character. Random, you can't actually train random. This is funny. Let's go with. We need actually multiple situations, so it's fine. We'll take Gran for the time being. It's pretty much the go-to character, right? All right. Stage, take something silent because I have background music. I finally have it. This background music that I've wanted to have for a fucking long time, but I didn't really do it. Here. While I'm at it, yeah. All right. Let me also look into my notes. Notes. There. So, while it is very situational, my honorable mention is one of the most interesting moves, but also one of the most failed moves that people could possibly talk about. So, honorable mention, and I will tell you in a moment why, is actually Ultimate Stance. And I will explain why it's one of the 5 best moves in situations, but I also will tell you why it's one of the 5 worst moves in situations, okay? So, let's take it with a grain of salt. Let me, where's my training? Exactly, so. Let me actually record this. Wait. Let me record this and we'll be done. Okay. In the corner, if your opponent is a bit further away, something like that, this move can actually help you to get out of the corner. If you see someone like doing like pressure game of 6XL, right? Let me just set this away down. Let's put it off. If your opponent does this like the entire time, I said put it off. Fuck it. Throw break. Yeah, I need to recap. So if your opponent does like this stuff, and you see it, because like for example a close 5L takes at least 5 frames plus the intention of 6XL. Keep in mind you have also recovery frames, and you see when your opponent is pushed back, right? So in the end, what you can do is in this situation here, yeah, is actually putting your opponent into the place like this, for example, damn, right? You see this is like pressure game. You see this happening, 1, 2, bam. That was a little bit slow, my mistake. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this is occasionally happening to me. So this is the point of this move. It's kind of a get away from me move, right? It's actually hope it's if this happens to you in pressure games and you see this happening, you can only save it throw out if your opponent goes for another 6XL. But in higher ranks, specifically like S+, S++, and Master rank, you will see the situation as VASERAGA way more often, and therefore it's not the worst move in the game. However, what they also can do is basically bait it and wait it out, right? That's kind of the thing that they can do. Let me show this. So yeah, honorable mention, 6th place on both parts. One of the best moves, but also one of the worst moves. Another thing that I like, why I like this move so much, is for example when your opponent uses dragon punches and shit. Wait, give me a little bit of space. Right, something like this can happen, and you'll still be on plus 27 frames, which gives you at least the option to swap over. Let me show this. Wait, that was not what I wanted. Recovery frames are long, but you get the gist of it. You have options and basically return the pressure. It's not a really good move, but it is a move that works to some degree. However, in certain situations this move can actually whiff, and then you'll be pretty much minus. For example here, if you're way too far away, minus 85 is really reactable. But also, one of the options why I like this move again is really funny. Because your opponent can do some funny shit like this. The funniest shit that I've ever seen is this. In pressure situations, in stressy situations, you can actually turn your game into a win easily. And you would ask yourself the question, why would you actually brave counter this? This has an entire armor set on it. Keep in mind, stress situations and high value situations like that, it makes your move completely strange in certain situations to throw out. But the more you use it and the less people expect it, of course, they make sometimes wrong decisions. There is a window where you can actually brave counter it. It is after the move completely hit. I tried to make this work. Give me a moment. I should be available here for... Oh, let me just... Nope, that's not what I wanted. Also not what I needed. It should be around here, right? So you have that. Yeah, that was bad. Give me a bit space. I might try to make this work. Too early. Nope. I need to start first my move and then that. You see, that is what can happen. So basically, it can be countered, but you need to have to wait until the final hit hits, and then you'll basically be able to do the brave counter. Strange move. Love it. I use it right now in mastering way more often than I should. Possibly, who knows. It's, in my honest opinion, not as bad of a move as people might make it out to be. Some people said it is a very useless move, and I tend to agree if I didn't know how much it can actually help you in high-stakes situations, okay? So keep that in mind. High-stakes situations, defensive situations, 5-frame startup for the armor to happen, keep this in mind. Might actually hurt your feelings, but if you get the move, you get the move. Let me actually put the music a little bit down. I'm a little bit distracted by that, so I'm talking shit right now out of my ass. Okay. So, from my number 5 on VASERAGA's best moves, I will give you explanations and stuff, is actually this. And the reason is pretty obvious. Look at the frames. Look at the frames. Your opponent has 12 frames to react. 12 frames. That is almost not noticeable. This is like a split second. Not even that. Your opponent almost can't react. They need to predict this move, and then you have more options. For example, so let me do this, right? If I get them here. If they don't, I can do this, and then it whiffs, right? If they jump, it whiffs. However, as a counter option, you can do something like this. If you expect them to jump, you have an option like this. Or in other corners, like let's go back to the mid screen. And you don't want to be hit by 228 because it does more damage than anything. It leads into combos and shit. However, still, this move opens up your opponent so frequently. Of course, if you do want to make it more professional, making mix-ups with grab and 6-6L as also 6-6H can happen depending. However, 6-6H, for example, can get the jump, and then you have an easier time to do whatever you feel like. It's not, again, an amazing move, but it does what it does best, and command grab mixed in with other grabs in general is ridiculously well done. You can use it in stance. If you have armor, your opponent most likely thinks, oh my god, I'm blocking here, I can't do anything. In these situations, you have the command stance, right? Let's imagine that. You can run forward. You can run forward here and basically ask your opponent to get them free. You can blast them away. So yeah, this is more on the other side, but we will get to that move later. For the number 5 worst VASERAGA moves, I think I can go safely is unarmored stance. And I say unarmored stance specifically, because in the end, if your opponent knows that you don't have armor, you most likely will catch either a 6-6L, or you will also be you'll be seen as a target practice, and you will be grabbed in some situations, right? Because you are unarmored. Of course, armored grabs will also be grabbed, right? But 5L, like stance L, in my opinion, has this one property. It is a threatening move, but it is, of all the moves that I've seen as really unworthy to talk about or really bad, 5L, stance L is the worst of all of them. However, it has its usage. For example, if your opponent just turns, let me just showcase, as again, another showcase. If your opponent does this, they run away, right? They dash, or they just do this. Let me show this. You still can follow them with 2-2L in this case. Or they do this, right? They just walk around like this and stuff. They expect you to do anything. You're far away. As you can see, Gran can't do anything from this distance. So you have possible choices, and in the end, you get their feet. This is why people love to get their feet. So, 5th worst move in VASERAGA's kit, Dance L. While it has still usage, keep in mind, it is the worst move, the first worst move, but it has still its usage. You can still do this, you can still do this, you can still do this, and in certain situations, it can actually help if you prophesize yourself a Dragon Punch. Let me show this. If you prophesize yourself a Dragon Punch, you have at least that, right? You have at least that, and this 5U is like still armored from frame. Let me just see. Yeah, something like frame 14 or something is armored, so you have a choice here. You don't need to use it, but it is a choice. Alright, what do I have on number 4? Oh yeah. Of course, I'll get into tackle. Let me put this off. Tackle can be very frustrating to deal with, especially if you have like moves that wind up. Let's see, for example, here. That's the fast way. Or this one, right? Something like that. So you see this, and then you have the wind up, and then this is why the move is actually really good. You can actually run in. Have another one. And since I've dodged it, of course, my opponent has more cooldown. But let's do, for example, this, right? So they have wife, they have, of course, a little bit of wind up, and you can then do tackle, web, and keep them in pressure, or they try to do something. This can actually happen. They try to do jumping or something. In certain situations, tackle, in my honest opinion, works really good against characters. Where's she? There she. Like Vikala, for example. Give me a moment. I will show this to you guys. When she is doing something like that. That's the other one. Was it downwards? Yeah, this one is really definitely... Yeah. If she's doing like this in high pressure situations, or she's doing something like this, not that, this one. There. Not every color main, keep this in mind. So you have these two moves to deal with as VASERAGA, but keep in mind, you can do this. Wait. Once you see her moving up, winding up that move here, you are basically go in for free with this. Let's see the other one. Wait. That was bad. I'm not used to this movement because Vikala is fucking annoying to deal. However, of course we have armored stance then and armored tackle, of course that can deal with it better, but in my honest opinion, if you see this happening, if you're far away and she's setting up a trap, keep in mind you can just basically throw out a tackle for free, and that is always a good get-in tool, and then she will be cowering in blocks and try to get out of the situation. And then we're getting into what can I do here? I can do this, I can do this, I can do this, for example, bam, right? Stuff like that. Okay, what do we else have? Oh yeah. With armor. We need to take this in with armor and shit. Let me see if this works properly as I intended, because I feel like it should work. Could be that I'm wrong. Let me keep this in mind. That was the other move. I'm used to it, sorry. Yeah. So it doesn't work? Wait. I'm thinking... This can't possibly... Wait, whatever. The uncharged heavy. 2-2H heavy is, in my honest opinion, a little bit situational. It only does a few things. Either you jump, your opponent jumps here, and then you get catched, and then she gets catched in basics, right? For example, here. Where she, not crouching, jumping, yeah. 2 jumps. Then this move can be useful and leads into really big tackles and stuff, and really big combos, for sure. Wait. Am I stupid? I am stupid. Timing and stuff. I am fucking stupid. Yo, that's the that's the actual background behind this thing. If your opponent jumps here, yes, it can catch your opponent, but if they block it, nothing happens. You'll be -4 and be punishable, basically. However, this move has another problem, and it can be spot dodged. You can spot dodge this move. I want to showcase this here. Okay, let's do this. Wait, no, I've actually got the frame. Got the frame. I'm so stupid. You see? Very dodgeable. And they can spam legitimately that, and you'll be still on minus. So basically, if they react to this and they spot dodge, you'll be definitely in a bad spot. So that's why I say uncharged, this move might actually be a problem. The same goes for charged if they expect it, but again, mental stack and stuff like this, stretch the situations and pressure. I will show you something, and I love they'll do this, is actually this. That's not it. Wait. Wait. Let me actually put this up. Well, that was a bad one. What I like to do in pressure situations, for example, is this. I knock them down and then actually use the stanced version, the uncharted one, either. Reason why I do this is because, again, in stress situations, people don't know that you can actually spot dodge it. It is a very slow free window. You have all the time to spot dodge this stuff, because I need to wait for your wake up here. But this, for example, would be this is the perfect example of why people actually fear this move so much. In those situations with longer wind-ups where the opponent is a little bit flying further and flying longer, can be helpful, and I actually recommend to do this a little bit more often, like in grab situations. Bam. Can actually bring your opponent into a stressy situation where they will see this and they won't do anything but block because it's the safest option for them in their mind, but it isn't true. So while I'm saying this move is one of the worst ones, it is still definitely something that I would call usable. I couldn't put it into the worst spots nor on the best spots as much, the charged version, so I took specifically the uncharged, because yeah, this one gets you -4. You will be able to be punished, and VASERAGA doesn't like punishes as much. Alright. Now to one of my the top 3 moves in my honest opinion. This move does various things. It combos, it helps you to get out of the corner. It is an amazing move if your opponent doesn't block it. Let's set our opponent to jump here. Right, so what you can do is, my number 3 for the best moves is definitely you tackle, because you can do stuff like this. Wait, even if you, if they jump over it, you still have an option here. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, bam, bam, bam. Nope. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, that is one of the reasons why I hate this height tackle to some degree, but it still is a good move. Ultimate tackle, in most situations, if you are in stressy situations, your opponent expects you to do command grab, right? Ultimate command grab. What you can do is basically this, and then reset the situation where you are not in the corner. They stop jumping, and then you'll be, damn. Now you're in the corner and you can do your pressure game. Depending on how you structure it, it might actually work in honest truth opinions. Reversing into that situation, in my honest opinion, is really good. He isn't the, like, VASERAGA isn't the only one who could do that, but in my honest opinion, like, if you use your ultimate tackle like a Dragon Punch, and don't abuse it when you are in the corner, you might have an easier time. But still, one of the best moves. You can, yeah, you can basically do various things. One of the other situations that can happen if you are in the corner, again, your opponent does this, stuff like that, right? Bum, 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 bum. Stuff like this, right? And you can see why this move actually works so much. If they do double 6XL, for example, to mix you up, wait, then you can heavily punish them for that. Wait, that was the first one. I need to take the second one. Wait, bam, bam, bam. Of course, I could actually just do that. It makes sense. Now, you reverse the situation here, and they'll be in a spot where they don't want to be. Again, reversing in this game is actually helpful. Now, yeah, I will make the situation right away. Let me show this. I'm pretty sure this one will hit. I think this one should be fine. Okay, it still hits. However, if your opponent is like, I think this is the maximum amount. No, I think this one is the maximum of hit range. This move goes nowhere. Ultimate command grab. You're like, Let me actually do this at the beginning here. It should be fine. Yeah. Where's this going? Can we actually show the hit properties, like the grab properties? Where's my grab property? Here. The grab properties. You see this? Give me just a moment. I try to stop it in the right frame. Ah, I couldn't try to stop it in the right frame. Really hard to do this. So even if I stand here, yeah. Even if I stand like here, this should be not grabbing, but it does grab. Okay, so this is the maximum amount of range. Still, command grab is your only reversal, and it only works on grounded characters, right? So with ultimate command grab, you have this at least in your bag, that you have a somewhat decent reversal. But let me be honest, like, command grab gave me more problems rather than it helped me. And that is bad. That is legitimately a bad thing to say. If your only reversal is just here for the sake of reversing it, but as soon as you do see something like this, you're eating dragon punches with this. You're eating fucking dragon punches for this. Of course you can do the fuse lit, but let me be honest. You need to be very specific with your inputs, and you need to know when they are jumping. Because they can delay their jump, right? And in the end, if they delay their jump, then, yeah, congratulations. You have 50 meter used for nothing, and they will definitely punish you for that. Or they do something like, let me show this in a moment here. Wait. Stop jumping. They can do this here, for example. Just jump over, and you'll be definitely then put in a spot where you don't want to be. You reverse the situation, but it doesn't help you. Because you have, let me see how many frames you will take. I think it's over 60. Yeah, 97. 79, I'm sorry. Number, right? 79 frames for whiffing. A jump costs 48. That means you are 31 frames in disadvantage. Basically means they can do in these 31 frames so much damage on VASERAGA, like an entire combo kit of damage. Let her jump, do something like this, and then this, bam, something like this, and it will definitely cost you your life sometimes. So as a reversal, you need to watch your opponent so specifically and then basically react on that. Yes, you have invulnerability until the move finally hits and stuff. I think it's like for like 60 frames or something until the grab comes out the moment. But it's still really bad. It's one of my least favorite moves right now, and I thought at the beginning that this move is amazing because it catches opponents, but the more I've played and the more I've ranked up to master, I used it less and less and less. I use it occasionally, even in midfield when my opponent is jumping over something because they don't expect it, because they think this is just a reversal. Keep in mind, it gives you invulnerability about every move, and if they, for example, do this, nope. Let me do this one. Nope. If they do something like this, wait. Okay, that is a good thing, right? Or they do something like this. You catch them off guard. Yes, it goes through SSBAs and SBAs. In actuality, about all of them. My favorite contender for this is Avatar Belial, right? Let me show this one in a second. This one is a heartbeat, let me be honest. I think the SSBA is this one, right? Yeah, SSBA. Right, you can do this. You expect them to grab. But since I've done my input before, it whiffs completely. And they're down 50 meters, while you're down 50 meters, well, they're down 100 meters. And keep in mind, Abel is most of the time in that life spectrum. Let's see, I think he's let player run, right? So in his life spectrum, when he has SSBA, he's on 30% life. And has most likely also no bravery points. Or because he activated, he has like 1 then, right? It's kind of that thing. You see that? Like 30% life. Wait, there was a misstep. You will still see it won't hit me. Oh, this one will hit me, okay, because I used it too early. Too early? Could be too early? No, that one was actually pricey. So, yeah. Then they have 1 bravery point and are down to like just 10% or something. Occasionally a good move, but you need to predict their movement and you need to predict what they will do. If they jump, if they do SSBA, something like that, you need to predict that shit. But in the end, it can be fun to use. Don't get me wrong. It is a really fun, interesting move with good vulnerability, but I couldn't give it the worst spot. Most of the time when I think about this, command grab does 0. I mean, ultimate command grab. We need to say this. Ultimate command grab basically for VASERAGA does nothing. Alright. So... Well... Oh yeah, this will be an amazing video. People will hate it or love it, depending on how you look at it. So... I've talked about this in a rare situation, right? Where you're looking at this and you're like, what the hell is this? Let me just put this down here. I don't need the music for myself. Number 2 on my list for the best moves right now is this. I know this is a little bit strange. Let me explain this. Look at the range that I have with this move. Look at the range. Almost reachable from any perspective. I could basically stand here where ultimate command grab doesn't grab, and I grab my opponent like this. Right? Okay, I know what you want to say. This move doesn't combo into anything or has any combo potential, and you would be right. However, one of the favorite things VASERAGA main would do is something like this, right? Wait, I whiffed because I was too pushed far away. So this one, for example, is a setup that VASERAGA mains can do. And no one ever reacts to this. What they most likely do is they will crouch. Let me show this in a situation. This is not a joke. This happens in all levels. I'm not kidding. I'm not trying to shit you or anything. I'm trying to make you understand that not everyone is an amazing player, and not everyone actually reacts to certain things. Because we are all humans, right? We make mistakes. I can't put it down here, but you know, let me set it up like this. I block and then go crouch, right? Bit like that. Let me just showcase again. I'm stupid right now. I'm thinking about crouching. Why do I think about that? So, and then you see them crouch. That's most of the time what happens, right? You see them crouch and you're like, why would you crouch here? I have nothing in my... Too far away. I need to learn this more better. Like, you see them crouch here, bam, and you get grabbed. And you ask yourself, why did I get grabbed here? I mean, yes, of course. You will say, but you can jump it. And you would be right. You can jump it. You can jump it. And you would be right to assume that, because it's right to assume that. You would be able to jump it. But most of the time, if I hit you, you will definitely crouch it. Most players do that. It's even happening in Master and Grandmaster. It happens in S++. It happens in S+. In certain situations, your opponent will just stand there and take the hit, or just block the hit and then crouch. This move gives VASERAGA mains in the entire game 3000 fucking damage, and I don't know why people crouch it, and honestly, I don't personally care. You do you, right? This is also another version of uselit, haha, lol. Or setups like this. No, wait. I need to wait for the standing. But you get the point. It's not a combo move, but it is definitely a move that actually, in situations where it should work, doesn't work, and it shouldn't work, where it does actually somewhat work, and nobody knows why. It's like every player in this game has like this mental mindset. The first hit, far M, hit me. Far L, hit me. What do? I crouch. I crouch block. And this is basically kind of a mental stack situation, right? Like, if you do far L or like, where's far L? Far L and then this is definitely something that is a good setup. Far L and then bam, command grab. Or far M and command grab, bam. In the end, you can also do far H and command grab, but people will react to this one more. So those two, far M and far L, in my honest opinion, set this move very well up. And even if they don't have it on mental stack, if they think, okay, they see stance, they forget they can do this. VASERAGA mains can do this. Command grab, like command stance, and then that. Even after the first step, you can be basically saying, hey, I'll just do this, and you'll be done. They need to block the first hit, and then basically say, oh my god, I'm in a situation where I don't want to be. Right? So, yeah. But this is basically leading me into the #1 spot later, but let's go over for my personal hate move to M. I tell you right now, yes, it has these combos. It works pretty well in midfield, right? Like something like this. Wait, something like this is completely fine, nice and dandy. But your hit connection to that part is, like, the light part, for example, is so strange sometimes. And you feel like, wait, what's going on here? Right? Now it hits. This can hit. It's fine. But if it doesn't hit, like, for example, this one. Again, because it's a strange move, it sometimes doesn't connect. Especially here in the corner. You need to actually think about something, so... And if you're a little bit slower... Wait. You can whiff your entire move. The worst contender, in my honest opinion, is this one. Wait. I need to just stop the blocking here. Stop blocking. Doesn't block. This one here. You see that? You see that? You need to mash this shit. And then you need to mash the entire combo. Let me show this in a short case. You need to mash this shit. You need to mash this. Without this, you will not be able... Without mashing, you won't get this hit. But keep in mind, you're playing mostly online. That means you most likely have frame lag. You most likely have some sprite lag sometimes. Depends on the situation, the stage and everything. But in these situations, something like this can be an occurrence. Oh, my favorite thing that happens, and it fucks me over so much, is this. You get the point, right? It's sad when it happens. Because of frame lags, because of input frame delays and stuff can happen. Still, this move gets a knockdown. The only thing that I most likely do is trying to get a combo or something. Or I just say, okay, you know what, I got my combo, I got my knockdown, get my armor up, right, is more threatening. That helps me way more than anything. So, if I miss this, I'll be +3, and this is only just barely. Hate this move. I need to know, I need to say, yes, I need to use this move more, definitely, that's for sure, not more often, but I need to use this move. It's sad that it is this way. But god damn it, do I hate this move. Me and that move, we are not getting together in ways not really fun. Now, I just talked about it with command grab, right? So we need to talk about it in general. This move is doing so much. I'm waiting here. Like, it works overtime. It doesn't ask you for questions. It is taking out, you know, your privacy. It helps you so much in certain situations. It is doing your taxes. It is taking care of your children while you take your wife or girlfriend to dinner. This move does everything. Like, VASERAGA's general moveset is so surrounding on this one. It is so fucking ridiculous what you can do. While I talked about the light stance, keep in mind I talked about the uncharged light stance and stuff because light stance is very situational. It has its usage like a really good... and this is the only occasion where I basically say that's why the move is still good. Let me actually change into... character. That's fine. You know, so... You can do something like this, fake out your opponent, and then they keep them guessing. Right? You, as a master rank, you want to make your opponent keep guessing. Right? You change it. You can delay it. You can do this. You can do just that, just for threatening. If they stand up straight or they block it. If they stand up straight and block, like this can also happen. This is the funniest shit ever. They always block in stance, somehow. This happens in all ranks. Doesn't matter that you don't know it. This is matchup experience. Right? They do this, and you can do that. And they... My personal favorite is if you get a really fun knockdown. Like this one. Or one of my favorite things to do is basically get an entire combo and stuff. Be far away, and then bam. Right? Not too far away, that was too far away, shit. You know, get the ultimate, get a combo, something like that, and then you're like doing this and they don't expect it, swipe your feet and congratulations, you got like 2000 damage. It's like really cool. I mean, I don't say no to that stuff, right? We shouldn't say no to this stuff. This move sets up so many things, even on start while we at this start. Your opponent when jumps in, get me back to the start. Your opponent jumps in because he wants to do an aerial. Let's for example do that. Let's do that. That was a high aerial, but sometimes you can this. Like your stance is so promotional for this match, for this game in general as a VASERAGA main. You can do, for example, if they do some combos and they end up like with an ultimate. I think my favorite contender for this one is, where is she? I mean, you have seen this multiple times, right? Where ULs do something really funny. Where's UL? Where's UL? UL? Where's UL? Where is she? Where's the cute fox girl? There she is. UL. Right? She does something like... Oh, just my stretch up. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. So, back scratcher. And she does something like this. Wait, not that one. This one is it. So, you see this and you're like, what the hell am I supposed to do here, right? Wait. I actually need a bit armor to make this work. Sorry. I'm so bad in multitasking and multi-thinking. Right? She does something like that. You can basically stop her. And this is why I say you tackle, for example, you ultimate is a really good move to keep people like that use this, abuse this move from time to time. So much in check. So yeah, stance. Stance is your go-to move. The best part about that is you can grab opponents. You can grab opponents all day long. You see them, they see you running in stance upwards to them. I think, sorry, situation here. In corner, you can grab your opponent and then do this. And I tell you why this is important. Let me show this. I think if you've seen it once, you've already seen it, but let's keep it real. We need to say this. So, counter on wake up. I want you to grab. Do a grab, do a grab, do a grab. Where's the grab? Throw. Here. So, they do this. You seen it? It whiffs. It just basically says, I don't give a damn. That's a clash.
Great. You ready?
Let me just show this again. See that? Let me show this again. Yeah, it whiffs. However, the best part about that is, if you have armor up, what you then can do is basically something like that. Give me that.
Don't be scared.
This should be fine. You see that? I needed to wait a little bit longer. Wait. Damn. That was really on par. Nice. That's not what I wanted. Wait. I need to wait for a little bit more time. I think here. Again. I'm too fast. Wait. Now I should be fine. I was not fine. I'm still bad in shit like this. Okay, let's do this again. Yeah, this was more timing. Wait. Grab, and then do this. I'm so bad. I'm sorry. I'll try to make this work. Situation. No. Grab, dab, grab. Again, I fucked it up. Grab. Do this first. Record it. You've seen it, right? Like, even if they mash in Wake Up, because they see this move happening, most of the time what you will eat is a Dragon Punch, for sure. A Dragon Punch is what will definitely break the armor. Well, let's just go with a Dragon Punch here for a counter setting. Wake Up, Dragon Punch. Which one was Dragon Punch? Starlight Sky, was it not? Himogurashi, Hien, I think it was Hanarashi. Yeah, it was Hanarashi. Let's take this for example, Hanarashi. I think it is Hanarashi. Let's do Hanarashi. For example, this can happen. This is not the Dragon Punch that I'm talking. that I was talking about. I think it was something else. Fuck me. Anarashi, then it is here in Homugarashi. Mistake. Sorry. Didn't know. Let's do this. Bam. You expect a Dragon Punch, and then you can punish them for free, because this move is ridiculously good. It's kind of an anti-Dragon Punch moveset. If you approach in these situations, for example, your opponent is pretty much forced to use a Dragon Punch, right? Like this. And keep in mind, you can actually... This is really bad. If you approach here, like, if you approach UL in Dragon Punch, you can do this and then punish it really hard again with a big combo and stuff like that. This is the best move in the entire VASERAGA kit. In all honesty, it does everything you need. This is your go-to move. It has several settings, like amazingly on the startup. If your opponent really wants to jump in, you can do this. If they do far jump, you do this. Just wait for them, right? You don't do it like immediately. You need to wait for the far jump to reach your hitbox. Bam, easy. If they run away, you do this. Basically swiping their feet, right? It's amazingly moveset. If they do Dragon Punch... Wait. Ah, wrong corner. If they do this... I mean, that was a bad stance. Dragon Punch, so easy to punish. However, keep in mind, there are Dragon Punches that actually make this move completely useless. I think a big example for this one might be Percival. Percival is one of the Dragon Punches that's the strangest, but also one of the funniest. I will show this also just in a moment. Give me a second. Where's Percival? Percival, 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 Percival. Where's the King of Flames? There he is. He has one of the funniest Dragon Punches where I always think, what did they try to intend here? Because I'm not feeling it. Let me show this. Okay. Give me some armor. Yeah, he was here invincible. Let me show this. Wait. Before he's uplifting himself, he's not invincible. So I'll show this again. Give me a moment. In a finely timely manner. That was on me. He's not invincible. You see that? You see that? I'll take a step back. Bam. I am not really sure what they thought about this Dragon Punch, but either might be a bug, might be a problem, but I think this is the funniest Dragon Punch I've ever seen, because when I see this coming out and unexpected, in that situation, for example, I'm just laughing my ass off, and it's really funny. Because, yes, in those situations, he might be in a pressure situation again. Can happen. That's the point of VASERAGA. He pressures really hard, and if he pressures you, you're supposed to do something really strange. But yeah, funniest shit I've ever seen, and I loved it. I love the shit out of this move. This move is amazing. It does everything. Sometimes even approaching uncertain matchups, strangely enough, as it sounds, can be a very safe option to get through some stuff. Especially a character that doesn't have like multi-hitting hitboxes on projectiles. I think Vikala might be one of those characters where you want to use this stuff. And you're like, I don't give a damn, you can do whatever you want, girl. Or they have a melee hitting SSBA, right? For example, I think Percival also has one. Nope. Nah. You're not supposed to do that. Yeah. It's a multi-hitting one. It's a melee hitting one, right? And all you need to do is just wait for that and then bam, in your face. Crouch them down is the funniest shit. I love this move. It's definitely your best friend in any worst situation you might think about. I know that you can actually also charge your SSBA with yeah, you can charge it and then basically do this, and it's not doing damage, right? But it doesn't matter since VASERAGA is in stance, and let me show what I mean. When they charge it, sorry, let me go into stance, they do this, and you're basically saying, why do you do that? I mean, you could even make it funnier, right? You can make it even funnier, where you stand in your stance, they use their SBA or SSBA, and you're like charging that just for the fun sake. You don't get more damage, but it is something that you don't really give a shit about, right? Because in the end, what is he supposed to do? Any character with that kind of SSBA or SBA is definitely freaked by this entire moveset, like this entire moveset of stance. Jumping won't work as much. Running back won't work as much. Walking too early or trying to jump back can be caught by this one. Doing dragon punches can be caught by this one. Doing SSBAs can be caught by this one. Yeah. I feel like they completely knew what they were doing, as also you have possible grabs. This is a grab, right? You do stance, this is a grab. You can do normal stance and still get the EX grab. You can do EX stance and still get the EX grab. You can also do EX stand while you use just a normal grab to get close to them. And when they jump, of course, we need to talk. This is the only situation where I feel like this move does something. And I finally remember why I just don't like this move, but it has its actual situations where it can work to some degree. Jumping. Right, you're in stance, they jump, they try to jump over, you see them jump, right? It's like that kind of stuff. However, this part is why I like this move so much. You can get so much shit in corners. They try to jump over, you're like pretty far away, do that, bam, 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 bam. Sorry, I misinterpreted my stuff. But okay, this is the best move in my honest opinion in VASERAGA's kit. Therefore, definitely the #1 move. And I think the entirety of the VASERAGA mains will definitely agree. Either it's the second best move or the best move. And this move does so many amazing shit things, okay? Alright. Now let's go over to my least favorite move. And this is a auto move. It's a simple move, but I hear already the comments, the people talking about it. But this is VASERAGA's fastest move, and you already heard right. This is VASERAGA's fastest move. Well, taste this. You see the hitbox? I see the hitbox. 60 frames. And it comes out frame 8. Frame 6, sorry. I mean, yes, it gives you +4. But this one is frame 7 and it gives you +8 on it. Right? So... And the hitbox is decently good. You have a far hell. Right? This... You see that, right? It also... Show the message. It says high. It doesn't say low. It says high. 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 High, high. It's time. Let me show this. Low. Low. You can't see it, but it says low. You see that? Low, 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 low. This is his mashable move. It comes out on frame 6. And let me show this also. This is important. This is important. This one has a hitbox. And look at the pushback. I can do this twice. Let me just make this opponent block. You should block it, not occasionally. Not after initial hit. I'm sorry, my mistake. Crouching. You see the pushback? If he does that, let me show this. If he does, for example, 2H, he can still grab. I can't. This is bullshit. So yeah. There you have it. I've ranted for like 50 minutes, actually almost an hour, about VASERAGA's best moves, but also worst moves, gave you situations why and this move is better than this move. And I feel like if you like VASERAGA and you want to learn VASERAGA, keep this list in mind. It's just my honest opinion. I will post it on the VASERAGA Court to hear their opinion, but I feel like there might some abbreviations and deabbreviations sometimes. But I feel like I'm pretty on spot with this one. Well, they most likely can also disagree, but again, this is a tier list. 5 best moves, 5 worst moves. Therefore, take it. It is just my opinion, and I feel like the more you will use the moves, you will find the same situations. Okay, this one doesn't work, this one does work. It works for me here, but it didn't work for me on this other gameplay. So I need to look into this, why this move actually freaking sucks. However, I am in Master since December, and this is like almost a month right now. And I feel like I could basically say this move might be more amazing. This move has its situations, and the more I actually look into Master Rank, you get pressured by 6/6Ls and stuff. And therefore, I needed to give Ultimate Stance at least a discussion point. Because everyone dismisses this move as incredibly bad. This move goes nowhere. It doesn't do anything. I think I'm one of the, least amount of players in Master Rank that actively uses S22U. And I'm kind of sad about that, because VASERAGA has good move kits in general. It does work with his move kit in general too. It can catch Dragon Punches, it can catch Ultimate Dragon Punches, it can catch SSBAs, it can catch, what was the other one? Yeah, 6/6Ls, of course, 6/6Ms, 6/6H, it doesn't matter which version. It does so much, but it is only occasional, and in my honest opinion, that's just what I think about 22H, 22U in this case. So yeah. Now, if you like this video, I would highly recommend watching other videos on my channel. There's more to come in the future. This is just another video that I wanted to make. There's also coaching videos. If you are interested in coaching sessions, you can just come up to the lobby from Monday and Wednesdays. I'll be in the lobby for at least an hour, and I can give you advice for S+, S++ upwards, because even as you are as an A rank, S rank, or even lower ranks, doesn't matter. If you want to learn this game, I highly recommend it. Best part about that is the game is completely for free. You can download it. There's in my description is a download link for Steam, for PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5. You can download this game for free. You don't need to pay anything. Every character plus Gran will be available. You have a set of characters every week that changes with Gran together. You will always have 3 different other characters that you can play. However, you cannot play, sadly, DLC characters or test them out. What you also cannot do, I think I'm not really good in talking about that, but you can join the lobby, you can rank up your character, you can learn the game, and you can go in and have fun, find new friends. The lobby is amazing, the players are amazing, and I highly recommend that. Anyways, guys, I hope you liked this video. If you did, leave a comment in the comment section. Tell me what you think about this list, and keep in mind, what was the last part that I wanted to say? I forgot. Anyway, that's it. The 5 best VASERAGA moves, as also the 5 worst VASERAGA moves in one video. Took me a while because I wanted to explain in situations why and why not. I do coaching sessions Monday and Wednesdays from 8 o'clock up to 9 o'clock. I try to make that work, even if my rank up session doesn't work properly. I still do coaching sessions for free. You don't need to join any Discord or anything. In the end, I just want to help out this game to grow, to make you a better player, to have fun on this game, give you tips to approach the game in different manners, to approach the game in fun and method, as also possible new ways for you to grind your character, and give you some hints for free how you do that. I've already 3 sessions in. My second session right now is Jorex. It will come up. It's already up right now, and you should definitely join it. It should definitely watch it because it's an S+ player. He most likely watches the video and has a little bit of knowledge then. And yeah. Anyways, I wish you a good day, good night, good evening whenever you watch the video, and have a good one. Heavy Elite, over and out. Alright. For the next part of the stream, give me a second because I need to drink something. I have my natural cool down here, my natural cooler. I love winter. Yes, it's winter, and I have my fridge over here. It's cold outside. Amazing invention, nature. Who gives a shit? Yeah. Put a bottle in. Alright, nice. The video will be available on, I think, on Wednesday next week. I need to look it up, but I'm pretty sure either Tuesday or Wednesday. So yeah. This video, which we'll do now, will come out on Tuesday, and this is the new frame data Friday. Why I talked about it, I've 5 fucking minutes, okay, right? So let me actually get my notes here. Notes. VASERAGA document. Where is my notes? Na, 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 na. Where is my notes? Na, 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 na. So let me open this document. You won't see it. I tried to make this work somehow, but I haven't put up a window for that. So yeah, I just have these notes down. So we will keep this in mind. Let me actually introduce the Frame Data Friday. So what is Frame Data Friday, you might ask? Why? What insane fucking idiot would do that? Talking about a character in detail, and why? First, this insane fucker. Second, I feel like this game needs content, and introducing the character, in my honest opinion, should be the way to go. So, I actually should go with both sides of Gran, right? Basically, that's the point. Let's do that. So, this is Gran. He is a great character. He's a great character. He's a Shoto character, so you will feel some familiarity. There is your Dragon Punch. This is your Tatsumaki Senpuken. Here, Tatsumaki Senpuken, Dragon Punch. Here's your Dragon Punch, and here is your Fireball. Here's your Hadouken, basically, right? So, Frame Data Friday is basically just introducing the character to anyone new potential player, and gives you kind of a hint what this character's game plan is. And we can actually go here into the character guide and give you all the best moves. And this is basically a complete short oversight. And this is what you are supposed to do with Gran in general. Wait. Oh, wait. There's the other parts of the set. So you have an up close, like every character, you have an up close, crouching. As you can see, you have at distance, you have a Fireball, and as a defensive, you have a Dragon Punch. Kind of what every character already has, right? Everyone knows that stuff. You have that stuff and you need it. So close range, quick recovery, you have a crouching M, you have a close L. Those are the kind of things that you need to know about. Damage dealer is your close range edge. You have a close L on crouching L, of course, fast move, very fast move to keep your opponent guessing. And in the end, your game plan is pretty much all around the same. You have, again, the Fireball. Fireball is important. You have a lower raise attack. This is kind of an attack that over time that you can charge. This is your unique attack that gives you vulnerability, and you have your gap closer. This is basically your get into move with overdrive surge. It's really good, in my honest opinion. As a defensive part, you have, of course, Rising Sword. You have crouching H for anti-air. Therefore, you have the moveset to keep this character growing and going. Keep in mind, Back special and down special are basically the same move. Down special has just a first attacker, but we can get over this in time. So, let's talk about the unique button. This is your unique button. If you charge it, you have more gauge. If you charge it up to 3, let's see the message, it says invincible. So whatever you do, this move is actually really good. So you don't need to use it right away. You can cancel it and keep the charge. This is one of the things that a lot of Gran players do, right? And the game plan is basically start very defensive in very obvious situations. You can do a fireball at the beginning. Let's go back to the beginning. Like you can do a fireball. You can do a mid-fireball in cases sometimes. If they don't expect it, this might catch your opponent off guard, and therefore that is not the worst move. However, you can also, in the beginning, you can basically also say, I want to go in right away and try something out to keep my opponent guessing. Keep in mind, every move on the beginning can whiff, every move on the beginning can miss, and every move on the beginning can also hit. So, diversing your starting moveset, your entire start as a character, is important to keep your opponent guessing what you will do next, right? So it's kind of a basic coaching here a little bit. I'm sorry. So mix up your attacks and mix up your starts in general. Every round, you shouldn't do like every round like overdrive search. That would be bad because people catch on upon that. So do in the first round, for example, do overdrive search. In the second round, do the down special overdrive search or overdrive search in the first round and fireball on the second. Something like that. Or you start with fireball and then go into the second round with overdrive search. So. Now let's talk about fireball. We need to hit this because it needs to make sense, right? So the first active hit on the light fireball is 14 frames. However, the mid fireball has 2 hitboxes and therefore needs to be hit by another hit of a fireball. For example, needs to be multi-hit. And you can see also completely on block, it is plus 14. If you go further away, for example, you take the mid fireball and you see, okay, positive plus 30, this is what you want. The further you go away, your opponent needs to react. If you close it a little bit further in, for example, then you have already plus 20 frames and your first active frame will be on frame 50 when they block it. That's not bad, in quite the opposite. I feel like that is a really good setting for a Shoto character, right? You have fireballs here. And keep in mind, every fireball special diversity can basically get your opponent on chip. So on the furthest away, your light fireball is plus 29. That's really good. But it takes total 45 frames. The mid fireball takes a little bit longer because it's slower because of the second startup of the first hit, right? You have fireball, you have the hit, you have the fireball. It combos in itself to some degree. Let me make your opponent not crouching, basically just blocking. Take the block away. Bam, bam, and this can actually not lead to a combo. I think if you're really good with it, you can basically end it with a combo, like with a mid combo, for example, because that counts as a hit, but you cannot go over 5. Every mid attack, every mid special is supposed to be a combo ender if you want to keep your Dragon Punch or anything, for whatever reason. However, you can do this, for example, in your stance, like basically give you the ultimate, which gives a hard knockdown. It does more damage, as you can see. Wait, we need to set the character back. Whoopsie. The HP doesn't matter as much, but it is important. And I forgot to record this shit, right? Did I forget to record it? I guess I forget to record it, but we will make it a part anyway, so yeah. Doesn't matter to me, it will be a highlight video then. So yeah, you can do this. Start up, bam bam. That's why the reason why you didn't hear sound. So you have 6XL as a get-in tool. Open up your opponent. I think the best one here would be this. Yeah, this actually combos. I don't know why this is comboing, but hey, let's take it, right? It's okay. It's also because it's punish, right? So, this 2700 damage, that's actually really good for a Shoto character at the beginning. If you are in the mid of the screen, 6XL, bam, bam, bam. And gives you a little bit of Oki. but your opponent will be can recover from this one. Keep this in mind. So, but you have the corner pressure, and corner pressure is where it's going, right? So what you want to do in the corner is basically you make your opponent trip, ramp up your if you have ramped up your like you need, this is part of your main game plan. You have it ramped up completely. Still keep this for the sake you need this in the corner, right? Make your opponent trip, bam. And since it is invincible, you have a combo starter and basically can do stuff like this. And this was my combo limit. I didn't know about that, sorry. Keep in mind, I'm not a Gran main. I'm just trying to explain this character. Trying is the best word. 6XL, bam, 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 bam. Didn't work because the fireball didn't hit him completely as I thought. Well, whatever. So you have combos like this. Then you do your SSBA and you see the damage output. 7,430 is like generally a good damage output, or maximum damage output would be 8,040. Let's do this again. Okay. Bam. There's like a combo that people do like all the time. I just miss it. Okay. Yeah, I'm bad with Gran, I can tell you that much. However, you have like really good combos. Let me just show them, because again, I'm really bad with characters I've never played. Where is your SSBA combo? Wait, this is the wrong one. Where is that shit that I search for right now? Am I Gran? This is mine. I want to go into the corner explanations here, basic combos. So the SSBA combo is actually not that hard, in quite honesty. Auto down skill, then auto M5 because of the connection with overdrive. Okay, no, not overdrive. I think it's Dragon Punch. Yeah, this is Dragon Punch, and then again overdrive surge. But the simple version, let's see, then how about the unique? Yeah, I get it. Let me show this in a sample video. This is what I will do. We'll use this in a sample video. So basically what you want in corner, you can see it of course. Let me show if I can post this. Who the fuck does that? Let me get this guy over. I can't see shit, like seriously. So this is bad. So bam, bam, bam. I'm sorry. Yeah, it forces you on the left side. Why does it force you on the left side? Okay, let's do this. Like auto close range okay, bam, 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 bam. I did exactly what you wanted. Ah, this hit actually needs to connect. Okay, I get it. I think this needs to be a light. Yeah, it needs to be a light. Okay. So let's do age. Yeah, it needs to be light. So let's do this. My mistake. I'm so bad with characters I've never played. However, yeah, we do this, because I'm stupid, I did it again. Bam, 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 bam. I did the ultimate. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Bam, 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 bam. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Bam, 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 bam. power raise. Yeah, there's power raise basically for once. Then do close range H. Okay. Crouching H. Oh, crouching H. Okay, Reagan leave. Okay. Down, 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 down.
Excellent. Excellent.
That was the wrong move. Nope. I'm bad with this character, seriously. That was Dragon Leaf, right? This was Dragon Leaf. And it still didn't count. Okay. Because of the H. Okay. Yeah, but you get the gist of it. Basically, sorry that I'm really bad with these characters. I didn't train this shit. But the point is, the combo in itself, when we go back, let me showcase the combo again so that it does properly work. Give me the sample mode. Sample. Let's see how much damage it did. So let's go back to the return mode, and it's basically 8,400, 8,040. This impressive damage. Seriously, this is impressive damage. However, you have actual also possibilities in what you want to do in general. Right here, for example, you can do this. And I think the general corner combo works with Dragon Punch in general. I'm pretty sure that a lot of the Gran mains actually use this move and basically need to hit then the low and do more damage because Dragon Punch hits so many times. Could it be that it is the mid version? Oh, could be. No, I don't think so. Because you're recovered. No, the point is, Gran has really good combo gameplay. So his unique, he's basically a Shoto character. Your entire idea is going in, getting your opponents down and kill them as fast as possible. You have the tools to do so. You have really good defensives. Let's go into the frames. So, on close-up is a fireball really bad. It's always the same situation. However, the ultimate fireball isn't as bad as people might think. Up, up, up. Let's block it, please. We need to block. We need you to block. So you see that it's pretty -7. It's completely fine. Spot dodging is of course worse. Most of the players, if you are really far range, will basically just spot dodge this. You have no really good setups with it. 6XL might be a good setup, but it's not really working that well. So, questionable at best. You can do basically this and search to get in, but in the end, keep in mind, you're not in a position with this one to actively go in. You could do the mid version, doesn't help either, because all of the versions have the same frames, starting frames here, I think. Mid version on far is basically the same, yeah, as the light version. The same goes for the heavy version. But heavy is a little bit faster by just 2 frames. It's not that much, but can help. You can also try to do this to get in when they're jumping in various situations. Your overdrive search is a go into tool that makes the character really fun and really interesting. You have, of course, the heavy specials. Let's need to talk about the heavy specials. Those are the combo tools of this character. You might think, okay, why would I use ever in neutral game a heavy fireball? Don't get me wrong, there are occasions that you use that thing, but in the end it comes down to you want the maximum damage at the combo, so therefore you want, of course, the maximum damage of your character in a endgame combo games, right? So keep them as safe as possible and as long as possible you can. There are, of course, special cases. But keep in mind, this is just my honest opinion, and even if you don't listen to my opinion here, that's completely fine. If it gets you the win, a fireball can get you a win with a chip damage. A fireball can get you the win if your opponent doesn't mental stack it. It's important to know. But keep in mind, this Dragon Punch in general is not a good defensive if you abuse the shit out of it. And keep in mind, the lightest version here doesn't even have invincibility. Right, this one has invincibility, it's the mid version, it's kind of seen as also part of a combo ender. So I can do this, for example, open up my opponent, blah blah blah, and then do this. It's a combo ender. let's don't block it. You see the point of why people use this much, for example, to get them the knockdown.
Excellent.
To just add more damage into the sword wound, and as you can see, 5,540 damage isn't as bad as it seems. It is a combo tool, keep in mind. So if I do this, for example, I charge the move up here, right? I can do this. How is this working? I know this is working, I'm just too bad in making it work. Things happen. But yeah. Heavy fireballs, heavy specials in general are every time the combo tool, except when they're not. Those are special occasions. Like parries, for example, can be heavy specials. They're not combo tools, you just have them to keep your opponent at bay, because these opponents don't know that you do have something similarity of a Dragon Punch. In the end, if you like this video, I really hope this character Gran will help you out to go into Master Rank. It is a really fun character. Occasionally people love to play this character, but in the end you need to decide your playstyle, and if you like the Shoto character, here's your poster child. If you download this game for free, in my download description, it's in my description box down here on here, right? You scroll down in the description box. There you have the game for free on the platform that you play. You can play it on PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5, or you can play it on PC over Steam. There's a link there. You can also just download Steam and basically play the game like this. From the Steam software outwards, it's completely fine. And every time if you want to be a Gran main, here's your chance. This character will always be available on the free version because he is the poster child of this game, and therefore you will have a lot of fun with this. Anyways, if you like this video, like the video, comment in the comment section, and make this game with me great together. I have training sessions every Monday and Wednesday. Come into the EU lobby and you will get your chance from 8 to 9. Or sometimes even a little bit later, but you will be able to see me every Wednesday and every Monday, so therefore go ahead. If you want to help me out to make this game more known, subscribe to this channel. There is more Frame Data Friday coming up from this day onwards. You will see every Friday is a Frame Data Friday, especially when a new character comes out, because a character is new and we need to talk about it. Now, what else? I also stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on Twitch. Always at 7 or at least around 7. And you will be able to catch me every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And you can have fun with me here. And I hope this video comes out to you and this is your character to play in Gran Fantasy vs. Rising. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, I can only hope that you enjoyed. And we'll see you in the next one. And with that, Heavy Elite, over and out. Now, oh god, my nose was itching so long. Oh god, that got me, mate. Alright. Yeah. I think we do some lobby matches here. Did I actually name it the VASERAGA Friday? Oh yeah, we did. Whatever. Let's do this. The VASERAGA Friday. The VASERAGA Friday pod. Yeah. So, here we are back again with another video. I have 3 videos made this day. I'm so happy about myself. Damn. Alright. VASERAGA Friday. What is VASERAGA Friday? This is a video especially for new coming VASERAGA mains, aspiring VASERAGA mains, if they want to play this character. And I go into detail why certain matchups might be good, bad, depending on the situation and what you can do in these certain situations. So, yeah. VASERAGA Friday includes every character in the future that we will have the frame data Friday about. Today is Gran's turn because, again, poster child. And with that, let's go into it. So, I think the worst contender for VASERAGA mains, especially at the beginning, might be 6XL, because it sounds strange when I say this, but 6XL is one of those moves where people don't know in certain situations what they can do or what they need to do, right? And as you can see, the movement is a little bit diverse, but it seems almost like the same hand and the sword, as also just the hand alone, can already be distracting for VASERAGA mains in 6XL situations, right? So, what is the go-to thing to do here? If you have no meter, let me show this. Wait, I'll just do this. Wait, let me just do this. Bam, 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 bam. It's pretty much what people would most likely think this would happen, right? Another thing they can do sometimes is bap, bap, like this, bam, 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 right? It's like slow, heavy. They come just up at you and they feel you out. They try to feel out what your defensive point is. So they want to make something work, right? So let's go into the corner. Let Gran do his shenanigans. So you block most of the stuff. In that timeline, keep in mind, they can also grab, right? They can run up, pick your ones and grab, like this. Sorry. They can do this, right? Let's keep this in mind. This is important. However, in 6XL situations, I would go so far and say 2M might be your best friend sometimes. If you have armor already, it can happen that you have already armor. What you can do is block the first few hits, see what they do then, and then basically go into armor stance and try to keep them on the ground, or make them run down, or run them down in any way, shape, or form you see fit. So it's not the best version you have as a defense, but it is at least a version. However, if they're further away, for example, like this, and they run up again, you can try mashing. This might actually sometimes help, right? Here you see the range isn't as completely bad as I make it out in the VASERAGA video, but let me be honest, having this as your only mashable move, not good. Because keep it in mind, let him do 6XL, for example. Do this again. No, do this again. Am I stupid to get 6XL by myself? I'm so funny. Okay, wait. I'm actually thinking I'm too stupid to get myself 6XL. Yeah, I'm fucking stupid. I'm getting myself 6XL in. So yeah, basically what can happen is basically they can crush it with any move, right? Like, for example, the heavy. Let me just wait for the heavy. Yeah, this for the heavy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, the fifth one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, do you see? That was a crush. And therefore, if you mash, sometimes this can happen. I know that every low 2L can actually do this, but let me be honest, as a mashable move for VASERAGA, this is the worst contender of my honest opinion to do something really helpful. Especially since it's not a low and doesn't make the opponent triple or topple over, right? So, yeah, it's not the best kind of thing that happens. However, of course, let's keep it real. In certain ranks, you will see Grans doing this from the start up. They are start. That's the start. You will see Grans doing this thing, right? Not this one. Sorry. This thing. They want to keep you away because they need to charge their sword, and because they need to charge their sword for free, they want you to keep you away. They want you to not get close. So therefore, they use a lot of the light and heavy light, stuff like this. And you are supposed to maneuver through with this. Keep this in mind. This is just something they do, and they need to do because their unique actually is involved into high-end level specials. let's keep this close. Let's make a situation where this might happen, right? Okay. Recording. I'm so stupid with this one. Recording. Nope. Recording. Fireball. Then they want... I need to press L, block once I've charged. Okay. Now. They run back. Stop this. Fireball again. Fireball possibly a second one. Bigger fireball and then charged again. Right? Kind of that stuff. This is what they're trying to do. They want to get you over and want to get to counter them. Or they get you to counter to a count. Oh, I'm so bad with English. They try to get a counter. So once you do something they did not expect, they're trying to get in, basically do something the same here and pressure you with their tools. And keep in mind, every time you have a knockdown, they will basically charge their unique. And the reason why is that's the part of the game. Game plan. So yeah, the part of the game plan is because the reason is they need the invincibility on this frame, They need this invincibility as soon as you have a wake-up situation. If you mash in a wake-up, for example, let me just do this, like charge it for like, I don't know how long, this is fine enough, right? Fuck. Let's do this, for example, charge it for how long, whatever I need, and then basically do a combo, shit like that. Right? Let's go in the corner. Once you are in the corner and they charge the entire move, they are trying to use this move as much as possible because it has invincibility. It's kind of part of a Dragon Punch, but it's not really. Because the best part about that is, it's the funniest shit. It doesn't work that way. Okay. Okay, I can't show this right now. It doesn't matter. But I will show this now. Let me just completely charge the move and release it. Why does he do that? Oh, I didn't charge. I didn't record it. Sorry. I did not record that. So let's do this. We charge the move and then release it. Right? Kind of that stuff. We do this here neutral to show it better. You cannot do anything. I mean, yes, you could possibly say, okay, I'll go then into stance, wait for the time when the move is charged, and do this, right? Because you have also armor, and your armor actually overrides his invincibility. But again, his third stage of the unique is the charging sword is basically his combo tool. They won't use it as a combo starter. They most likely will use it in any of the situations where they can get you off guard. And as soon as they get you off guard, you will have a really bad time. Now let's talk about Dragon Punch. Of course, this Dragon Punch and this, like specifically, I would say this one, is not a really good Dragon Punch. Let's keep it real. It just is an anti-air with a glorified attack bot pattern and stuff. I'm not even sure if they can get combos from that, but in case they do, keep in mind, not a good combo tool, not a good starter, but it's an anti-air. It's basically what this move does for you. And VASERAGA is very ground-based, so yeah, fear it still. Especially, how many hits does it have? 2, right? So yeah. This one is easier to deal with. And I tell you why. Of course, with armor is completely fine, right? You have the armor. And I forgot to input Dragon Punch. Nice. Right. So with armor, you have basically the Dragon Punch. They wait for you, stuff like that. Get you off basically into a bad spot. Right here, for example, I didn't react to my own shit. But in situations like this, your armor can tank this entire thing. Nothing happens. But if you fake an armor, this can also happen, for example. Where is it? Like here. My bet. So, yeah, he's running upwards. This can happen. It's not that rare, And this is why people think you should always have armor up, and the truth is you should always have armor up whenever you have a knockdown or your opponent is far away. Let's keep this weather other situation a possibility for you. So we start recording. We do this. Keep your opponent away, basically. This is the entire point of why they do this. They never use it as a get into. So we will go here into the corner, and your job as a VASERAGA, strange as it sounds, you can do certainly this. You can basically just wait for the projectile to reach you and then forward. Keep in mind, they will most likely do the same thing. They will just follow the same direction as you walk as soon as they have done their little charge they want to do. Right? So you charge, they most likely will run back. They block, you blocked again, you do their charge. They won't get you close. They don't want you close in general, so keep this in mind. However, the closer you are in the approximated area they want you to be to some degree, they can do Dragon Punch. And if you don't expect it, just keep in mind, they have options to get in, right? They can also just say, okay, I'll go back for a moment, do this, and then do that. To keep my opponent further away and get combos in, right? So yeah, footsies on this character are ridiculously important. Keep that in mind. And over the time, you will understand why this character is still one of the better characters. The more you learn about Gran, the more you will see the positive points and less than the negative points. While Gran is not a, I think, top tier character, he is pretty close to one. Again, he's a shoulder character, of course he should be good, right? And I truly agree that the get-in-tools that he has are not the worst ones. He has 66H, for example. 66H does a shit ton of damage, knocks you down. I wish my 66L would do this. However, yeah, 66L is very minus on block, -8 to be exact. And yeah, that's basically a counter argument what you need to do. Certainly not the easiest time, especially with all the projectiles that will come at your face. However, this matchup isn't as bad as people might think it is. I feel like if it comes down to a really good description, 7-3 for VASERAGA, not for VASERAGA, for Gran. It could be 6-4 for Gran if you know how to mix up your stuff and how to approach VASERAGA. It's not completely lost, let me be honest, because again, he is very exploitable. VASERAGA has good stance options, and most of the options that he has, Gran can't really beat. In stance, basically, yeah, it comes down to your Dragon Punch as also your multi-hitting heavy fireball if you see your opponent in stance. And however, keep in mind, I can do basically the fake out to make my Gran opponent just whiff fireball in heavy, right? Sorry, I'm really bad at stuff like this. I can fake it out. No, sorry, this is not faking out. I can fake it out and then basically say, fuck it, this was a fake out. It doesn't work this way. And block it. And then he has cooldown on his fireball. So yeah. However, if you're really far away and you fake it out to some degree, they need to wait for you to get closer. And then you can basically you can generally do everything in your stance that you are capable of. Keep in mind, yeah, there is an option for you. This fireball beats my stance completely. It does exactly 3 hits. Therefore, it isn't as positive to use here. However, if you're getting close and you expect them to use a fireball, you can do this. Because I get complete armor. This is what I call super armor. Let me show this in a moment again. Yeah, as soon as the move starts up, this is called super armor in my honest opinion, because it tanks everything and does a lot of things in general. It basically is one of the moves that not various Gran mains have on mind. Again, it has to do with the mental stack. This is pretty low on their mental stack. But in situations like these, you see this, you expect them to use the heavy charge and stuff like that, the heavy move. Can do this basically for free. However, in general, I also would recommend just watch your opponent. If they use their heavy fireball, then just spot dodge it. You might be in the approximated area for a Dragon Punch. Keep this in mind. If you're here, for example, and they do Fireball and then Dragon Punch, this might catch you really bad off guard. Let's try this out. Right, like this. You spot dodge it, bam. You need to wait for the Dragon Punch, of course. But the further you are away, the less you can react to the Dragon Punch. I know this is right now because I know the move is coming because I block it and I know I've inputted it. But you never know what your opponent is doing. So you need to be aware of the Dragon Punches in general and what to do in these situations. Most of the time I would go so far and say blocking is to go to block defense. But in pressure situations, again, you most likely just need to look out for the lack of the holes of their attack patterns for the sake of your own safeness and basically to get them off you. There is rare occasions when they come run in, they use 6XL for example. Well, because they use like the longer range 6XL, right? You can do this also here. If you see them running in with 6XL. Wait. So my character jumps back first. Yeah, you can basically do that if they don't use their 6XL really early on. Another defensive option, I don't recommend it because in the end, you will be in a bad spot. You need to get used to these kind of situations where they shimmy out, right? If they shimmy out, for example, nothing happens and you will be in a bad spot and get the 6XL. So, yeah. If you abuse your command grabs, keep in mind you might have a bad time. Therefore, I recommend going most of the time when they do think about shimmying, right? Just go with a momentarily wait of seconds and wait for the opponent to do something. And once they do something, yeah, let's do this. You can basically do my favorite setup, which is still not true, but you can do it. And try to grab them out of the corners so you have a little bit more breathing spot. And they need to think about your next action. Yay. Now, good question that I will tell you right now the answer to that you even asked. Don't even ask. What do I do against SSBAs? I've talked about this in the best 5 moves in versus VASERAGA or generally in Gran Fantasy. If you see something like that, right? You shouldn't give a shit about it. Nope. Nope. Didn't work. Let's do this. You see that? And this moment, somehow it does happen? Wait. That's new to me. Let me see if this happens in other situations too. Yeah, okay. This was my ultimate stance. I tried to make this work. Somehow, for some reason, this actually can connect. This shouldn't actually be the case. It is supposed to crush. However, there's a situation where this definitely doesn't crush. And that is this one. Wait. Nope. I need to make this work, and I'm really bad at it. Should be here. I wait for the second punch. No, the steppers didn't hit, therefore it doesn't work. Yeah, okay. Normally what you need to do is just wait for the SSBA, see the spark, and do command grab. Yes, you heard right. You do command grab. Again, one of the worst moves. But is it the best move that you have on your hand for the sake of getting rid of these pesky command SSBAs in general? Especially command grab SSBAs, let me be honest. That shit is funny as hell, and I love the shit when it happens. But again, command grab SSBAs are 50-50s for a reason. Either they do it or they don't. But has also to do with matchup experience. If they don't know the VASERAGA matchup, You get the point, right? I hope you get the point. This move doesn't help you as much, but in that situations, if you use it really early on, and they try to react to this, as with SBA and SSBA, yeah, congratulations, you definitely creeped yourself. So let's talk about, again, the Dragon Punch situation here. If a Dragon Punch comes out, right? Your command grab doesn't do jack shit. It's not a good move, so keep this in mind. However, this one survives it. You have seen how many hits this did, right? And how much damage it did right now. It did 5,400, was it 5,400 damage? I feel like it was less. I didn't 5,400, okay. Damage value, I can tell you how much damage I just received. It wasn't much. However, I did damage to him, right? Because of this, I did damage to him, but he didn't damage to me as much. So it is worth to use this move a bit more often against Dragon Punches if you have meter to spend. If you don't have meter to spend, that's your go-to move. That's your go-to move, because in the end, this one helps you so much about Dragon Punches. Let's talk about here for a second about the normal Dragon Punch. This one is more heavier to deal with, in my honest opinion, or harder to deal with. Let's just keep it simple. Nope, keep it simple. Yeah, this is one of the things why I like this move in general. It stands as, again, your go-to move against Dragon Punches. Let me do this. This one, the same goes for Jita, let me be honest. Even if you think this doesn't happen on Jita or any other character, this happens a lot. It doesn't happen on characters that have so many hitboxes on it. Like, for example, UL, but we'll come to that in the future. Why I think the move might be good, why I think the move might be bad. In this setup, I would go so far as, in this matchup, I would go so far as say that stance definitely helps you. If your opponent runs away, you can do this. It's like basically your feet swiping. You can follow them with ultimate, like the heavy stance, right? If they keep running away, this is your go-to move. If they try to jump in, this is your move, right? And let them jump in, for example. I think they use heavy then. It's not heavy, it's, yeah, it's either you or it's, yeah, it's heavy. It's you. So they do this, right? In a very close proximated area, you do this. And then you see this, and then you basically fly swap them away. Keep in mind, charging might actually not help you here. Just release the move immediately and you'll be golden. But in the end, you can also just do 2H, but somehow I'm the only one who doesn't rely on 2H as much. Somehow I should do this more, and definitely need to do this more. Keeps me away from using DPs and BPs. So your bravery points spending for stupid shit like this, not cool. But yeah, I think I have as much down the gist of it, of the character, as might you think. Again, the only thing you can do basically about this part here is... Wait, I should have recorded that. Right? Let me do this and then basically release it as soon as it hits 3 and release it, bam. So basically what you do against this, if your opponent ever uses this in midfield, is either you attack him with, if you have armor, you can do whatever you feel like. Like grab your opponent, for example. Oh wait, I didn't have armor? Wait. Let your opponent hit and then grab him. Or if they use it midfield and do this, for example, and then just wait and do your super heavy unique, gives you plus 17, gives you a little bit of time to act for something looking forward to. You could possibly throw out a median with this one. Would be plus 2, it mashes, and therefore you might be able to match their Dragon Punch idea. When they get this knockdown, Dragon Punch, do it once, Dragon Punch, bam, wait for the Dragon Punch, spot dodge it, or roll dodge it, whatever you feel like, and what seems more comfortable. That is what you can do. Honestly, I feel like, again, this matchup isn't as bad as people might make it out to be. In my truest, honest opinion, VASERAGA seems to have struggles against... He has definitely struggles against strong 6XLs and really good get-in tools. However, most of the time when you see a get-in tool, it is Overdrive Surge. And Overdrive Surge also, this is one of the situations we need to talk about. For example, if he does Ultimate Overdrive Surge, right? Somehow, for whatever reason... I try to make this happen, let me be honest. Nope, didn't work. This can happen, this is basically what happens with armor, and I know that for a fact, this can also happen. They clash. Keep this in mind, they can clash. This is what I wanted to show, exactly. This needs to be in a very specific spot. And you need to be very... it needs to be on point here. This is so hard to do. It's so bad. Yeah, they clash. And you'll be definitely too close to do anything. I guess you need to wait for the recovery frames. I tried to make something happen. Yeah, I can actually do something, but the most that you can do is just... is block. It was too early. That was too late. That was also too late. Block or spot dodge it. It's like the only version that you can do. And as you can see, spot dodge gives you just even. So basically you reset the game to some degree into a neutral position. The only thing, I'm not even sure if you can grab it. I think you can't. Let me try this. No, it doesn't work with command grab. With aerial command grab, I wanted to try this. I tried to do it now with the clash. Nope, you're too slow. So yeah, keep in mind, those two moves can basically clash. Of course, there's this situation also that can clash, but you shouldn't be concerned about this one. This, of course, works all the time. Let me just see if I can make this frame work. There's a frame where these two moves can clash. There it is. There's the move. You can't go fully through with it. You will be able to get plus frames if you clash on the right spot. And you'll be able to act earlier than the Gran player. But again, really rare occasions, those can happen. Doesn't necessarily mean they will happen. I just want to tell you that these things can happen. So yeah. Again, if it goes down, I think the matchup might be a 6-3, 6-4 or 7-3 for Gran, but I guess more on the side of 6-3 because this matchup doesn't feel as completely hopeless as people might think it could be. Again, he's the poster child, he's supposed to be a good character, but he doesn't seem too good for me as to understanding, as I understand it, that VASERAGA can beat him. The same goes for Jita. Those two characters, I will talk about Jita on a very later date. I'm not sure if it will be next week, but I want to do next week the Standalphone video. So I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll guess. We'll hope. Let's see that what happens, right? And next week, I think I might stream the entire match, the entire tournament. If it is on my timeline that I can stream it, I will look it up on Twitch. If not, I will recommend to just watch the streams then of Granblue Fantasy vs. Rising. Look forward, there's more content coming for the game. Highly recommend it. It's an amazing timeline. I love this game so much. And, hey, didn't even yawn. Dang. Talking out of my ass is fun. What can I say? Anyways, if you want to download this game for free, you can download this game for free on Steam. There's a free version. You don't need to pay anything. You don't need to pay money for this game. Gran will be always available in a roster with other 3 characters, and those 3 will be randomized. You can go into lobby and just have fun playing the game, trying stuff out. You can try out these characters and find your character to play with. Or you can just basically pay the downloadable content and everything, or the not downloadable content. There's multiple options for that. If you really think this game might be for you, highly recommend it. It is really fun. The community is amazingly funny. Also incredibly helpful. I did not expect this, and this is why I actually want to get back at you with these kind of things, the content that you search for here on my channel. Frame Data Friday next week, possibly Sandalphon. At least we talk about the character, we talk about the in-depth stuff that I've seen that I recommend to talk about. And I'm not sure if there will be VASERAGA Friday, but we will have more time to do some lobby matches, and we'll do some coaching, perhaps. Just go for ranks, who knows. I stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I start around 7. Even if I just start later, I will just add on a top, of course, my typical 2 hours and stream then. And keep this in mind, this is just for people who want to play the content. I really like this game. I love this game so much. And talking about it, I feel like this gives the game more stuff, more people, more viewers. And more viewers for this game means, of course, more people who want to play this game. If you want to become a higher level player, of course, I do coaching sessions every Monday and Wednesday. These are completely for free. You will find me in the lobby. Just tell me when you want to do that. And in the future, I will also have a Discord up where we talk about coaching. As if you are on the Gran Fantasy vs Rising Discord, there is a new player coaching. You can ask all the questions there, and high-ranked players, including me, will actually help you out in your different problems, whatever you have. You got caught by a DP and you don't know how to bait that stuff? New player coaching is what we're going to. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed the stream, guys. I really hope this game helps you out to grow. I hope the stuff that helps you out to grow in general, like the content I'm creating, is just for players who are struggling in low ranks from A to, like, even from D rank up to S++. And I just hope that these players will make it into Master Rank very soon. I try to keep my head up and try to raise my level as a player. And in the end, if you like this content, give it a like on YouTube. This is highly recommended. This keeps the company flowing. This keeps the game flowing. This keeps the content flowing, of course. If you subscribe to my channel, you will also be seeing more stuff coming in the future. Every day there is a new video. I'll make this right now my mantra. This will be hard for me, but I don't mind it, because in the end I want to deliver something to talk about, and I have a passion for this game, therefore I want to talk about it in general. Anyways, yeah, if you want to be an inspiring VASERAGA main, keep in mind there will be VASERAGA Fridays right after the Frame Data Fridays about every character. I talk about the matchup, what I experienced, and what I think about the matchup. I will not put them into tier list, but if I would grant generally into a tier list where I want to put the matchup, I would go so far and say this might be a C tier character against. It's not terrible, but it's definitely not easy to get in. Anyways, hope you liked the video. See you soon. See you in the next one. Have a good evening. Have a nice weekend. And Heavy Elite. Over. And alright. I will end the stream for today, guys. I hope you had a good one. See you very soon on Monday. I'll be available and we'll be doing, again, ranked matches and, of course, lobby matches. Keep that in mind. And we will talk about the tournament, and I'm looking forward to that. Anyways, we'll see us on Monday, and we'll see us in general. I hope that you come by very soon. And you know where to download the game if you haven't watched my stuff. You know where to download the game. Download the game. It's for free. It's completely amazing. Anyways, see you on Monday. Bye.